So I've had a lot of people ask us about the hurricane that is in the Gulf right now. It's actually past us, but I just want to talk a little bit about hurricanes in general here in Florida and running a nonprofit exotic animal rescue. Did not get a ton of stuff. You can see behind me, that's the big oak tree. You can see that we've just gotten like a huge rainstorm. So King was actually, I'll input a little thing. King back here was actually bathing in the rain. It was really cute. I could see him from my bathroom. It was adorable. But we are east of New Orleans. It hit New Orleans, right? And then it's going to go up. And right now it's actually in Jackson, Mississippi. So yes, we got some of the weird outer bands, like some random like wind gusts. You can even see like the wind is blowing right now. So we're getting random wind gusts. We're getting random like rainstorms that are kind of unpredictable. Now that's not a concern for me for hurricane wise, bringing anybody in, anything like that. But we are always actively during hurricane season looking at the weather, and we're constantly doing that. We are even constantly crate training our animals. I have all my animals, outside animals, crate trained just in case they have to come into the house. So animals like Jack, the foxes, even the owl and Spike the porcupine, all those animals I would bring in. Now, one of the animals I probably would not bring in would probably be the goats. The goats do have a nice big pen back here, and with hoof stock, it can be even harder to maintain them inside than it is just to let them be free on the outside. Now, I free range my goats, so your biggest concern here is if a big tree limb were to fall and fall on the goat yard, break a fence, my goats got out. I know those goats aren't going anywhere. It's a little bit different with the foxes, cats, even the porcupine I probably wouldn't be super concerned with, but even then, like, it's a safety risk in case a tree limb were to fall on one of their enclosures. It would be much worse than, especially with your class 3, so your fox or cat. It would be a lot worse if they were to get out versus the goats would probably just come running back. We just fix the fence real quick, so it wouldn't be too bad. So your wind gusts. Yep. So these are some of the outer bands that you're seeing from a hurricane. So we are okay. We are just fine. I was actually out of town, so I was a little bit worried while I was out of town, but we are back now, and it was going to New Orleans, so I was not concerned. So that's what happens with a hurricane. Obviously, I hope we do not get one. That is not the most ideal, because then all these animals will be in my house. But we have to do what we have to do to keep the animals safe. So that's kind of what we would do for hurricane prep. Thanks for asking, guys. You wet? Why are you all wet? You took a bath? It was so nice. You did? What are you doing? Yeah? You're soaking wet. You look like a drowned rat. Huh? Love you, Owlet. So here's just another one of those outer bands coming through. It's very strange because it's like sunny 5 seconds ago and now it's raining. So, just an example of one of those outer bands.